Hello, how's it going? I'm Arsalan, and this is Trading Robot. In this video, we're going to talk about the Team 45 robot, a trading assistant, and review the trades it has made on Ethereum with a 30-minute time frame over the past few weeks. This will have an educational part as we see how it performs in the current bullish market. The market is active. Before we start, I want to review the educational PDF file for Team 45, which is provided to us by the support team after purchase. We can ask them to guide us through the steps so we can understand how to format trades with this robot and learn its strategy before we continue. The ones we have, and in short, everything is fine and perfect. Before we start, go through the PDF for Team 45 from the support team. They can guide us on formatting trades and learning the strategy. If unsure about Team 45, search Google or check the video caption link. There are explanations and videos of 17, 14, 13, and 8 minutes. Plenty of videos explain how it works, and this video covers its performance. If you're unfamiliar with the Team 45 Trading Assistant, search for it on Google or check the link in the video caption for the product page. There are explanations including a 17-minute video and others covering various aspects. These videos also discuss the performance of the Team 45 Trading Assistant, which I developed. It displays normal and hidden divergence uniquely using a new strategy. It has two methods of use. Watch to learn how it works. The Team 45 Trading Assistant, or 45 band, is a tool I developed. It displays divergence uniquely using a new strategy. It has two methods: building your own strategy by analyzing 45 oscillators, 9 oscillators across 5 lengths, and adjusting an existing strategy. To use it, focus here. I mentioned 3 conditions to enter a trade. The shadow must touch the upper or lower line within the bands. There should be divergence over multiple lengths, and the candle's close must be inside. If the close is outside, then you can create your own strategy with this assistant, as it analyzes 45 oscillators, i.e. 9 oscillators across 5 lengths, or you can use it to adjust your strategy. To use it, focus here. There are 3 conditions to enter a trade. First, the shadow must touch the upper or lower line within the bands. Second, there should be divergence over multiple lengths. 2, 3, 4, more is stronger. I usually take 3 lengths, and the candle close must be inside. If the candle close is outside, you can't enter. What did I say? I mentioned that there are 3 conditions you need to meet in order to enter a trade. First, the shadow must touch either the upper line or the lower line within the 2 bands. Second, there should be divergence over more than 1 length, meaning this green line shows divergence over multiple lengths. 2 lengths, 3 lengths, 4 lengths, the more the stronger. I usually take 3 lengths myself, and the close of the candle must definitely be inside. If the close of the candle is outside, then you can't enter the trade. For example, if the close is outside, you can't enter. These conditions are crucial for entering a trade. The stop loss levels are very small, and you can consider a risk to reward ratio of 1.5 to 3. You can't trade these, for example, you can't trade them outside the club. High Omisari stop plus means it has very small stop pluses, and you can consider a risk of 1.5 to 3 pips. For this 1.5 to 3, these are based on the width and time frame you are working with, as well as the understanding you have gained from backtesting the market. You can determine your risk to reward ratio. I explained a lot about the settings. This robot has a lot of customization options, and you can define the settings yourself. If you have any questions, the support team is available. Now let's move on to the video. Let's not prolong the introduction too much. Let's bring this along to the 30-minute time frame of Bitcoin, not Ethereum. We'll add the Team 45 robot to the page and check out the last 7-8 trades. Right now it has given us 1 trade signal, which means, as I said, 2 candles back. To put it simply, what I mean to say is that the event or occurrence we are discussing took place precisely 1 hour prior to the current moment. This means that if we were to look back at the clock and consider the time that has passed, we would find that exactly 60 minutes have elapsed since that particular point in time. Therefore, when I mention an hour ago, I am referring to the period that has just passed, marking the time from then until now. One way is to set a risk to reward ratio. Well, right now it's in profit and is about to hit the target, and hopefully it will hit the target. Another way is to use the middle line, meaning you can close the trade whenever it touches the middle line, whether it touches here or here. It keeps going higher, and you can close it there because the middle line itself is a very strong trend line. That's about this trade. Now let's go back to replay mode and review the previous trades one by one. The previous trailer is a bit of a mess. Here we have a candle, 2 candles. We focus on the close of the candle. We enter when this candle closes. It has an arrow, and the previous one has also interacted with the trend line, meaning the shadow has touched it. It's also inside the channel. You can take the outer channels as well, meaning the 2 orange lines. The middle channel is stronger, while the outer ones are more scalpy and shorter, but they also have their own stop loss levels. You can set a risk to reward ratio of 2, and it moves forward. It goes forward In 4 candles, it hits the target, which is 1 in 40. If you were using a leverage of 20, how much would that have been? Let's calculate it here. 1 times 40 gives us 20, and then it becomes 28. We got 28% here, and let's make it green to make it look even better. The red ones are still not adjusted. Now let's zoom in a bit. Here, there was another position given to us. Let me show you how we took this position, starting from the 2 candles before it. Okay, this was the middle line. Oh, sorry. My hand accidentally hit the screen. Let's start moving forward. Look here. It meets all our conditions. It hit the trend line, had 4 divergence lengths, and the close of this candle. If we draw an arrow for it, we can enter. Yes, we entered at the close of this candle. How easy is that? 2 times 66. 2 times 66 times 25 at 3 o'clock here. If this seems a bit heavy for you and you don't quite get the story, first watch the videos on the product page. I explained it more smoothly there. This is for those who have seen those. Let's not go over 25 at 3 o'clock. Now let's go back and see what it gave us here. So this was the middle line. Let's proceed. It met conditions. Hit trend line, 4 divergence lengths, arrow for candle close to enter. Entered at candle close. How easy is that? 2x66, 2x66, 25 at 3 o'clock. If heavy, watch product page videos for smoother explanation. For those who watched, don't exceed 25 at 3. Let's see what it gave us. Another position here. Take both together. Go back as target hit. Other started. Take both until robot loads. Good. All easy? How much is 2 times 66? 2 times 66 times 25 gives us. If this seems heavy for you and you don't get the story, watch videos. I explained it there. Let's not go over 25 now. Let's see what it gave us. We had another position here. I'll go back because as this target was hit, the other started. Let's take these until the robot loads. Good. We had a hit on the lower trend line. Right. We had 3 divergence lengths, 3 green lines, and the arrow pointed to the candle close. We enter there and go. We set the stop at the same low risk. It hit the target. Let's see the target here too. We had another position here. I'll go back a bit because as soon as this target was hit, the other one started, hit on the lower trend line. 3 divergence lengths, 3 green lines, arrow points to the candle's close. Stop set at low risk. It came up, hit the target, setting the target. 458. My hand got a bit off. Risk to reward is 2, 449. Here we had a hit on the lower trend line. We had 3 divergence lengths and 3 green lines. The arrow points to the close of this candle and we enter there. We set the stop at the same low risk. It came up, hit the target. Let's see the target here too. Now I'm setting the target here. It's 458. We enter at the close of this candle. Risk to reward is 2, so that is 449. 449 times 20 gives us 8,998. Now that this has happened, 888888889. I'm setting the target here, right? How much is it? 458, right? Let's think my hand got a bit off here. We enter at the close of this candle. The risk to reward is 2. So how much is that? 449. 449 times 20 gives us 8,998. Now that this has happened, 888888889. This is also 89% positive. Immediately after that, we have a short position. The next candle is showing a nice hit on the close of this candle. We can enter at the close of this candle. You set your stop just above it, and the stop will get hit by the next candle. Don't worry, it happens. Your stops are small, and your targets are big, so it happens. Meh. This is also 89% positive. Right after that, we have a short position. The next candle is showing a nice hit on the close of this candle. We can enter at the close of this candle. You set your stop just above it, and the next candle will hit the stop. Don't worry, it happens. Your stops are small and your targets are big, so it happens. It doesn't mean you're supposed to make a profit 100% of the time. You know what they say? If you can't handle these losses, you don't deserve these profits either. This is the lesson that the market teaches you. How much did we lose? 600%. We had the same leverage of 20, 12% negative. Let's put it right over here in this spot for now. 12% negative. Sum, check, replay, proceed. What other positions did we have? I marked these positions that happened. Let's go here and get some replays. Collision with the midline and the tendency of the close candle. And let's go. This hits the stop. Usually, if a stop is going to hit, it happens with the next candle. Don't worry, it happens. Taking profits like 50%, 20%, 89% means handling losses. You might face 3 losses. Proper risk and capital management is essential. As explained in the product description, follow this method or the responsibility is yours. Trading like this, you will hit stops, but it won't shake you. We had an 88% positive trade with leverage of 20, ending at negative 17. Where else did we have positions? These weren't positions. Let me go back because the market changed. Now it's on the trend line. Back then, there wasn't one. I explained that you definitely need to follow this method, otherwise, the responsibility is on you. If you trade like this, you will hit stops, but it won't shake you. We had an 88% positive trade, and with a leverage of 20, we ended up with a negative 17. The stop was hit, and it was negative 17, and that was it. Now, where else did we have positions? These weren't positions. Let me go back a bit because the market has changed and turned. Now it's sitting on the trend line. Otherwise, back then, there wasn't a trend line here. Where else did we have positions? These weren't positions. Let me go back a bit, because the market has changed and turned. Now it's sitting on the trend line. Otherwise, there wasn't a trend line here back then. There was a distance from the trend line, so no position was taken. Positions taken are marked for faster reference. Another position occurred. The next candle hit the trend line, entering with 3 lengths of the candle's close divergence at upper resistance. The next candle touches the target at 165. We take 20 to 33% from the market due to a 15% negative aspect. Ethereum hit 4,000, prompting this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the candlestick touches the target. 1 and 95. God bless you. 1 and 95 is recording. We get 20 to 33% of the market. Why do we deserve this 33%? Because we have that 50% negative aspect. The last trade, Ethereum hit 4,000. We had a classic approach to the trend line. These setups are risky. Let the next candle come and it hits the trend line. The ice. Here, we had a very classic, simple, and elegant interaction with the trend line. These setups are quite risky. Let the next candle come, and you'll see it hits the trend line. The stop loss is very, very small, with a risk-to-reward ratio of 2, but we manage our risk right. We either hit the target or hit the stop loss. Well, thank God you can see that we hit the target. Yes, the target was hit, and all of this is 143, 1 and 43, 1 and 43. We're recording. 1.5 and 43, 1 and 43. It has a recording. 20 becomes 28. We give the percentage here. Positive is we remove it from barley play. We close at 35 and calculate how the approach worked. Next, to the machine. Target hits in hours. Adding 28%, 53%, minus 12, plus 829, minus 17, equals positive 33. Positive 28, not counting 6. Mistake with 200. Again, 28 plus 33, minus 17. This has come up more in the whistle. In a few hours, the target will hit. Now we set this aside. We're adding things together. We had 28% here, 53% here, a minus 12 here, a positive 829 here, and a minus 17 here, which gives us a positive 33, positive 28 and 6, and we won't count the 6. Did we make a mistake with 200? Let's do it one more time. 28 and 6 plus 33 plus minus 17 and 6 plus 89 minus 12 plus 53 plus 28. 202, right? 202% profit from this trade, which is nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we roll 28 and 6, we don't get 200 wrong, right? Just to be sure, let's roll 28 and 6 again, plus 33 plus minus 17 and 6. Let's see what happens. Plus 89 minus 12 plus 53 plus 28, a breakout and 2 nines. That's right, a breakout, and we made a 2% profit. This trade is nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The weekly trading time frame works across all assets. If you want more information, type Trading Assistant Team 45 into Google. Watch videos. Available for subscription. Access them on your chart, laptop, or phone. Let it load to see Team 45. The same chart is on your phone. See it on TradingView. To trade. See signals. Use them in Iran. You come and watch the videos. Access them on your chart, laptop, and phone. Let it load. To see Team 45. See it. On TradingView and trade. See signals. Use them in Iran from your exchange. Any broker or exchange works. Choose monthly, quarterly, 6-month or annual plans. Sending trading robot here. You drive, we see the signal, Iran. You drive, you have a signal of hope for the exchange. 9. It doesn't matter which broker or exchange you use. Here you can find more details and videos about it. There are different subscription options like monthly, quarterly, 6-month and annual plans, and you can use them. Let's go. I'm sending you the trading robot here.